What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ravenport. I'm back here in town. I just came back from a couple day trip. Well, not really a couple day trip, but I was out of town for a couple days. Well, I didn't feel like recording for a couple days. I wasn't really feeling it, but we're back. I had to go to Bushelsburg today, which I just got back from my doctor's appointment early this morning. To make sure I'm okay from the car accident or the tractor accident. I'm fine. Tractor is not. It's been scrapped. I told him keep the money. I don't need it. So. But the farm, on the other hand, is getting officially sold this winter back to my cousin, who is my uncle's son, which is the person I had the farm from. He's coming back home and buying the farm for a couple mil, just a couple. And I'm heading back to my grandfather's farm, or where my dad is right now, in Griffin, Indiana, which is it's about half the state, you know, or half the country that I have to travel. Um, so it's gonna be a long trip, but after harvest, I'm gonna get the profits in, get everything rolling for my cousin, for him, and then he'll be coming in and all that. So I'm probably just gonna be taking over a vehicle. I'm not sure which one. I'll probably buy one. Take over with me. I'm sure they have vehicles at the farm, um, so yeah, but it's just a small little grass farm in the literal middle of nowhere, so I'm sure it'll be fine there. But yeah, it's gonna be a couple episodes before we get there, but we're gonna be there before we officially move to Elm Creek for a little bit. But he wanted me to come out after I sold the farm because he knew I was, and help out here on this farm, or on their farm, because they're needing a little bit of help because my grandfather is not able to do it and my dad works too much. So they're going to need help with pretty much making enough money or making hay and all that. So we're going to be doing a lot of that. So it's going to be pretty busy here in the next few weeks or so. So I'm hoping everything just goes according to how we're supposed to try to get it done. If you're wondering why I'm saving the game so much, it's just been really glitchy, so. Yeah. Got the 1586 here. I think we're going to bail this up today. We'll bail it up. So we'll go ahead to the other farmyard and find the baler, because I don't know where I left it, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we need to go get the baler so we can start baling, and we're not really going to do too much this episode. Like I said, after harvest season, I'm probably not going to mow down there like I was hoping to. Let alone probably not even buy the sheep, but I am going to set him up with stuff that he needs to do this. Now, the 1586, you already know, this is coming with me. This is my tractor, after all. So it will be coming with me no matter what. Everything else, not. So that means I need to buy an actual F350 out of my own money, not the farm money. Because, you know, the farm, even though I only run it, it's still farm money. It's not my own money, sadly. Because otherwise I'd be probably pretty rich. And here's just the cedar, alright. But I am setting them up with a good equipment. I probably could have kept some of the other tractors, like something else, because he ain't going to have a small tractor to run his equipment, but I can recommend him some good equipment. Not sure why those are up. That's not a problem. But yeah. Get good old coon in here. Good, good. And it is filled with straw, meaning we're going to get some straw bales first. So. But yeah, I think we're just going to do this and then we'll be skipping like right into harvest, so. Which I know is kind of a big bummer, because I was really hoping to keep doing a bunch of this stuff. I don't know, we'll see. It just depends on how many episodes I can get before harvest season comes out, or all of that. So it's a lot. It really is. It's kind of stressful too, because it's going to be a couple day trip in truck with trailers. So, yeah. But I've set him up really good. I'm going to tell him what kind of tractors are best to buy for the farm. I told him about the Doysalis. There are some around here, including the one that I sold. It's still floating around on the area. So, but yeah, he should be fine though. He's farmed like pretty much since childhood. He just went away to do college, but and that's why I needed to come in and finish ever since his father died. I mean, this is only temporary, so nice farm though. It's very, very nice. I hate to have to sell it to him, but he told me he's gonna buy it because he doesn't want me to leave without any money at all. So, which is fine. I get it. This is his farm for life now because he said once I get this farm, I'm never getting rid of it. So, and I'm not gonna give what it was really his to begin with. So, I'm thinking I need a smaller baler for the good old 1586. Seems to be fighting it a little bit. But it's gonna be a long journey for us. Going to Griffin, Indiana, and then moving straight to Iowa as soon as my dad can retire, which he's gonna be retiring here in like a year. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends how much longer I'll be here in Ravenport. Because Ravenport's very far from Griffin, Indiana, so I'm concerned to say the least. So I do know they do have an arable farm, so that's good. I do know that I'll have the opportunity to keep farming regularly like I used to instead of just doing grass and hay, because that can get boring. Just doing that every single day. But I don't know. We're gonna find out here soon what we're doing. So, and I don't think Griffin, Indiana is too far from Elm Creek, Iowa. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to travel back and forth between the two, most likely. I'll just need a smaller truck for travel, you know, like an older pickup truck wouldn't hurt. Like a 78, I want to assume. I don't think it would hurt to own one of them and use to get back and forth between the two. So, but I don't know. I really don't. But I'm excited, you know. I don't know. We're definitely going to be here a little longer, though. That's all I can say. I want to be here a little longer. So, their farm is also a very small farm, and it's only springtime, and whenever we get there, grass is going to be ready to harvest, so, because for us, we'll be, like, cultivating and all that, so it'll be grass growing and all that, so, but, I don't know, it's going to be a confusing time before we get to Elm Creek, because I don't know what we're doing, how we're going to do it. So, I just wish Ravenport was a little closer. Because for being in California, right on the coastline, too. It's a long travel, but I think we'll make our visits back before we go to Elm Creek, maybe. Check on them and all that, so. See how he's doing. I'm sure he'll be doing just fine. Like, I'm positive. But it's gonna be a very long time. So this farm's come a long way. Considering the fact it's very old too, so but 1586, like I said, it's staying with me. I bought this back in Spectacle Island years ago. Well, bought it with the farm, but that was, oh my goodness, a couple years back. I've had this baby for a good while. I'm gonna over the winter, like before we leave, I'm gonna get an interior design on it. Get the whole the seats and all redone, the cloth and all that. It's gonna be I'm gonna buy a new interior for this baby, and it's gonna look pretty nice. So that'll be happening before we go to Indiana. I don't know. It's confusing me. I don't know. We'll probably end up visiting Ravenport while we're in Elm Creek. I mean, I'm pretty sure Indiana's only either east or above Iowa. I don't even know. I don't remember. It's hard for me to remember that stuff. So we'll find out when we get there. So that's just the tough part right there. That's just the tough part. So I don't think I'm going to do a time lapse this video. I'm literally just going to be bailing and talking about the future. And if I repeat myself, yeah, it's going to happen a good bit. So that's a part I think we forgot to windrow. I'm pretty sure we forgot to windrow this. How nice. How nice. I think we can get the truck real quick and do this. I think we're going to do that real quick. I'm going to turn the baler off while we do that, though. Hop in the truck real fast and get this windrow. Somehow I forgot to do it, and I don't know how. So if you guys noticed that in the last video, then yeah. And just so you know, these trucks are going to belong to him. I will no longer have access to these. Well, I will. I have access to them. He will literally let me use these trucks, but I can't keep them unless I buy them. But I'm not gonna buy them. I'm thinking about buying a single cab F350, and it's probably gonna be bought off some dude that customized it, because that's the only way you could really buy them anymore. Because apparently they're very popular. But maybe the customizations they have done to it will actually look good. I don't know. Probably not farm truck style, but it'll be good enough. I guess I'll also be buying a new gooseneck trailer, as a matter of fact, because I won't currently have one. So, and if you guys are wondering how much I have in my normal account, it's enough. It's no 700,000, but it's enough to get by. I mean, I do literally buy groceries with it, and I pay myself out of this account. So I think it's about, I have about 150 some grand in my actual account and not farm account. So, which isn't bad. I'm getting money from the farm. So basically, the farm that I'm actually getting from is actually gonna be, like, I'm not making any sense, I know. Like, the money that I'm gonna be making from this farm is about 500 grand. I know I've said a lot of different numbers, but I think that's our final thing. Because he doesn't have that much money, but he's inherited a lot from his father, who had a lot of money in his personal account and in the farm account. I just didn't have as much as his father did because, you know, I'm not his father. And he inherited pretty much all of it. You know, his aunt gave about half of it to him. He's an only child, so it makes sense, right? And yeah, you know, to me it makes sense why he has so much money and he wants to buy it back. I would have given it to him for free, to be honest. But, you know, I do also need to get on, I guess, Marketplace or Craigslist and look at used trucks, F350s specifically, really. Because I want to look at those trucks, because there's probably some people that have some nice trucks on there that are listed that I can buy, that I can drive, you know, with a gooseneck and all that, so. I don't know, it's going to be a confusing future. And if you're confused, so am I. You're not the only one. It's going to be a rough future, that's all I can say. That is all I can say, really. Griffin, Indiana's in our future. And then Elm Creek, we won't be in Griffin, Indiana for long. It definitely won't be for long. I know there's an arable farm near there. They hire people all the time. Just looking for a quick farm hand, you know. I'll probably be helping with them. And they're a big farm. Yeah, if you didn't know. Like, they are a pretty big farm. And they're looking for farm hands all the time. People that can help them with their farm work, and I'm just a hay farmer. when I move there, because, you know, we're not going to have much to do. So, from what I've heard, they are like a corn farmer, something like that, I don't know. So, yeah. This video might be a little longer too, if I'm not wrong, but I think we should go into a time lapse. I think I've said all I wanted to say doing this work, so I hope you guys didn't get bored, and I hope you don't get bored watching this. Let's get into the time lapse. This baling here. We have completed the baling, so that's awesome. We are officially done with that, and we're probably going to buy a new baler. So I do need to fertilize in the next episode, I do remember that. So I do need to bale, or I do need to fertilize 13, 12, and 6, because that fertilizer spreader that I have, or that seeder that I have, does not have fertilizer, like spraying in it or seeding with it, so we're gonna need to buy one and spray down. And I'm thinking of getting the, I think it's in here. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's this one right here. This little one, 18 meter spread. Maybe, yeah, these are both the same. This one's just more expensive and it holds more. But this one, I would want to go with this one, to be honest. It's older and it's nicer, so we'll probably be purchasing that in the next episode to do that. We could go with this, something in here too, but we're not. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. We're gonna pick up the bales next episode and fertilize, and yeah, and then we'll just wait, because I don't think we're gonna be mowing those fields down there. I'm leasing them to someone else for like 10 grand to do all and all that. So, but yes, we'll make 10 grand from that. But yeah, that's gonna be the episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.